Good morning. Welcome to the First Unitarian Fellowship of Nanaimo. Our mission is to create spiritual connection and bring compassion, discovery, and social justice to life. My name is Catherine Walker, and I'm your service leader this morning. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. Please take a moment now to silence or turn off your cell phones. I forgot. Thank you. Let's say hello to everyone attending on Zoom, which means you have to turn around and wave at the frog. Yeah, they see us. Whatever your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, whatever your race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender, identity, or expression, whatever makes you who you are warmly welcomed here. You are warmly welcomed here. In keeping with our Unitarian Universalist aspiration of radical inclusion, we invite you to share your pronouns as well as your full name when introducing yourself, which would probably happen at Joys and Concerns, if you are comfortable doing so. We are grateful for a diversity of voices on Sunday mornings, and our services vary from week to week. Our service is between 60 and 75 minutes long. If this is your first time with us, a very special welcome to you. If you are joining us online, please consider sharing your contact information with us. You can share it with the host by going to the chat icon at the bottom of your screen. We'd love to welcome you to our community. We also have a website, ufon.ca, and invite you to check it out for more detailed information about who we are, the services we offer, and how you can connect with us. We acknowledge today that we meet on the traditional territory of the Snuneymuxw First Nation. As Unitarians, we are committed to the work of reconciliation required to address the harm done to all Indigenous peoples and their cultures by non-Indigenous peoples. We have much to learn from the Indigenous perspective, including that the earth is the source of all life and that our responsibility is to honor and care for it. And now it is time for some announcements. To start the announcements, I want to ask if there are any guests here for the first time. No? If so, a very special welcome to you, and sorry for putting you on the spot. We wrote it into the script, and I'm going, but we'll talk about that. We really hope you stay after the service to get to know us and have some refreshments. And it is the first Sunday of the month, so are there any people here today celebrating birthdays this December? Yay! If you are, raise your hand and join us in the birthday song. Thank you so much to Leah for bringing that new tradition to us. I love it. Now, some announcements. Give the gift of warmth. For the next few weeks, a plaid-covered box will be set up near the welcome desk on Sundays for donations of hats, gloves, and socks for people affected by homelessness. These will be distributed just before Christmas to the Unitarian Shelter, which is downstairs, and other agencies supporting disadvantaged people in our community. So the box, is it in the hall yet? Or it's going to be in the hall for next time?
I have a question. Can they be used if they're in good shape and clean?
Yes, says Catherine.
Repeat the question.
Catherine Jane. Chris asked, can they be used if they are in good shape and clean? And Catherine Hazel said yes. Okay. Number 2, I'm trying to cue you. I guess we should have talked beforehand. Come one, come all to the UFON. Who's got bells? Oh, thank you. To the UFON Christmas Bake Sale, Sunday, December 14th, following the service. Please bring your contributions of cakes, cookies, loaves, pies, fudge, you name it, plus any new small giftable items such as fabric crafts and cards to the fellowship before the service on the 14th. And if you are creating something yummy, if it is gluten-free, it would be nice if you could mark it so, or if it's vegan, mark it so, or if it has nuts, which nuts, just so people know what they're buying. All proceeds to UFON, the fellowship. For more information or to volunteer, please contact Suzanne Andre. I don't think Suzanne's here yet, but she might roll in. Number 3, the new UFON members and friends directory is now ready. However, because of security concerns, it will not be automatically emailed out to everyone. Instead, printed copies will be made available for pickup at the Sunday services. If you prefer to have it emailed to you, please let Brenda in the office. Where's Brenda? I just saw her. Oh, Brenda in the office. I thought you were in the office. Sorry, we have 2 Brendas. It's a little confusing. Brenda is our admin assistant during the week. So email her, and she'll send it to you. You can reach her at info, I-N-F-O, at ufon.ca. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You can't have too much jingle bells, right? Thank you, Leah. Obviously, I knew it said Q Leah, but never mind. We haven't had this many announcements for a while. Like, this is huge, like 6 announcements. Get into the holiday spirit even more with an afternoon of caroling, Saturday, December 13th, from 2 to 3:30 p.m. Join Ruth and Leah for some seasonal songs and hot spiced apple juice right here in the hall. Cost is $15. Kids can come for free with an adult. All proceeds go to the fellowship. Please contact Ruth to reserve a space. Info on the poster at the back. That is going to be a lot of fun. There's Ruth pointing. I will be there. Number 5, the Rainbow Committee will have a meeting today in the boardroom at approximately 12:30. The Rainbow Committee is the committee that helps us become even more welcoming and sensitive and more educated about LGBTQ2S+ issues. All are welcome, and if you can't come but you want, because I've got the mandate and I've got some papers that Jay printed for us, so if you can't come, just come tell me or Gyanama, and we will email you what we decided, what our plans are for the year. And after the coffee hour, we will be decking out our hall for Christmas. Please join us in making it look festive and full of Christmas cheer. To find out about all special events, groups, and meetings taking place in the hall, you can go to the calendar on our website, read the weekly email sent to you on Friday, or check out the large whiteboards in the hall by the washrooms. Let us now enter into sacred time. Our music director, Leah Hokinson, will lead us into worship through music.
Tracy? So I will thank you all individually, but I wanted to say a big thank you for the baskets of so many gifts welcoming us to Canada, and the many ways that I can now express my new patriotism. Nope. You put that here. So, welcome to this place of reflection, fellowship, and inner growth. I'm Reverend Ashley, and it is my honor to serve as your minister here. As we enter into this time of sacred awareness, I invite you to rest. Rest in this present moment with an open heart. Perfect. Simply let this moment be as it is. Our chalice lighting today comes from the Reverend Tom Goldsmith. Symbol of light and knowledge. Symbol of warmth and freedom. We light this chalice as a symbol of our faith. Here we gather to celebrate hope and the infinite possibilities of love.
Today we are lighting the second Advent candle for peace. Peace. As this season of sparkle and bright unfolds around us, the silent prayers of peace lie like stars hidden in a clouded night. May we inspire the world with peace. May we touch it to our lives, that in every place of stress, frustration, or fear, we might feel the presence of peace easing our hearts and transforming our lives. And may we share the healing power with our children, that they might become the inspiration through which peace makes its way to a new yet dreamt of world. May peace light the world this Christmas.
Please rise in body or in spirit as we sing together hymn number 1010, We Give Thanks.
We give thanks for this precious day, for all All those who are young of body or of spirit and would like to hear a story are invited to come forward. And if you just want to hear a story from your seat, that's okay too. So today I have a book to read. It's called All Are Welcome by Alexandra Penfold and Suzanne Kaufman. And it's a book about a school, but I think it really applies to Unitarian Universalism and to our congregation. I feel like I've been really welcomed here in Canada and in this fellowship, and we know how important it is to feel welcomed. And one of the things that we do as a faith is try to make as many people as possible feel like they are welcome here. So we even have a saying, maybe some of you have heard it, we welcome all who are welcoming. So as long as you're kind to others, as long as you are living your values and your actions, you're welcome here with us. You don't have to agree with everything we say or do. We don't have to be the same. We don't have to do the same things. But as long as you aren't treating people badly, you belong. So I want to read this book, All Are Welcome. And I hope this is a place like that too for you. Pencils sharpened in their case. Bells are ringing, let's make haste. School's beginning, dreams to chase. All are welcome here. No matter how you start your day, what you wear when you play, or if you came from far away, all are welcome here. In our fellowship, safe and sound, fears are lost and hope is found. Raise your hand, we'll go around. All are welcome here. Gather now, let's all take part. We'll play music, we'll make art. We'll share stories from the heart. All are welcome here. Time for lunch, what a spread. A dozen different kinds of bread. Pass it around till everyone's fed. All are welcome here. Open doors, rush outside. We will sing, we will slide. We'll have fun side by side. All are welcome here. We're part of a community. Our strength is our diversity. A shelter from adversity. All are welcome here. We will learn from each other. Special talents we'll uncover. There's a big world to discover. All are welcome here. So much to learn, so much to do. And when the day is through, can't wait to come back, start anew. All are welcome here. Head for home to get some rest and greet tomorrow ready and fresh. Our time together is the best. All are welcome here. You have a place here.
We hold you in our love as you go. May your heart be at peace as you go, to nurture the spark of your precious life. We hold you in our hearts as you go. Nous vous enterrons des mots maintenant et toujours, avant que
We are a community that seeks to be present to one another, especially in times of great joy or sorrow. Now is the time in our service when we make space to listen deeply to significant losses and milestones. If you're in the sanctuary, I invite you to share your name and your joy or your sorrow from the mic at the pulpit. I'll turn it this way. And as you share, we'll place a stone into this bowl of water.
I don't see anybody. Thank you.
We place a final stone for all the joys and sorrows, spoken and unspoken. And we hold in our hearts all that has been shared.
We share in love, we listen in love, we hold one another in love. Each joy and concern we witness and learn and grow together in love. And grow together in love.
And I invite you to join in a moment of silence for prayer or meditation as you are called.
Our reading today comes from Rachel Naomi Remen. Some years ago, a young resident psychiatrist from Langley Porter Institute at the UCSF Medical Center, who wanted to learn more about people at the edge of life, was observing one of my sessions. A former gang member whose hands were covered with tattoos was speaking of the deep love he now felt for his young wife, who was dying of cancer. The ways in which this capacity to love had caught him unawares and so had healed him. As he shared insights about himself and experiences of intense intimacy and tenderness with his wife, I glanced over at the young Freudian psychiatrist. He had stopped taking notes. His eyes were filled with tears. After this patient left, I asked him if he had learned anything useful from the session. He smiled ruefully. "We are all more than we seem," he said.
We Unitarian Universalists talk about love a lot, but we don't always define it. And people might think we're talking about a certain kind of love, but I've been thinking about love in unexpected places. When my husband and I moved our family into our old home in Maryland, he was dismayed to find that the tomato plants and fig tree he planted were quickly eaten by a wild marauder. And he attempted to save the plants from what he assumed were deer, only to find that this was futile because the thief could dig around the traps. And it didn't take long for us to realize that our new property came with a groundhog companion. I think here you would call it a woodchuck. Is that marmot? So each day our little neighbor, looking like nothing so much as an oversized potato with fur, would poke out in the morning and evening to munch on the clover, and eventually attempts to save the garden were abandoned, and we resigned ourselves to buying produce. After a few weeks, we christened the fuzzy potato Mango. And now we were invested. Mango! My husband would proclaim in the morning as a greeting across the lawn in what quickly became our daily habit. And Mango acknowledged this with a brief pause and a return to the more important matter of clover. But my husband refused to admit he was growing to love Mango. He would insist that Mango was a nuisance. I don't have a relationship with Mango, he told me, when I mentioned the fondness that had developed in his relationship with Mango. But a few weeks after that, there were storms and flash flooding, and Mango disappeared. I didn't see Mango today, he said, looking out at our backyard with a concerned expression. Are you worried? I asked, to which he responded, no. However, when a few days later, our potato emerged, triumphant over the rain, I could see the relief in my husband's eyes. Love can sneak up on you. A bit like a rogue woodchuck, love can pop up in unexpected places. And it doesn't often look like we're taught to expect. We're supposed to look for and value very particular kinds of romantic and familial love. But in real life, even those rarely resemble the movies. Parenthood is the most incredible experience, but not because it matches the fantasies of perfectly controlled, idyllic joy, diaper commercials and Disneyland ads. Just the opposite, because it connects us to the chaotic, joyful, terrifying, extremely messy anarchy of creation. Children don't belong to us, but utterly to themselves. And that offers us the most humbling opportunity to love without conditions. Marriage is considered holy in many traditions, and I believe that's true, but not because we meet some perfect soulmate and skip into the sunset, because if we're lucky, in a marriage we have laughter and friendship and romance, but also sacrifice and struggle and growth together until we realize we've built a life along the way. We look at our partner's signs of age and vulnerabilities and feel affection, not judgment. And when we can do that, we can learn more affection for ourselves and everyone else too. And marriage and children are lovely, but love takes so many other unexpected forms that are rarely celebrated. Friends are often our true soulmates. And we can have so many kinds of friends, not only the childhood bestie who can finish your sentences. Have any of you ever had an oddball friendship with someone you had nothing in common with? The coworker or the neighbor, nothing like you. It can be such a wonderful chance to learn things you would never know and see the world through someone else's eyes. I once worked at a gym with a muscle-bound Latvian trainer named Vinny, who loved protein and talking about protein, and not really much else. We had absolutely nothing in common, but we became friends somehow, and I still laugh when I think about adjusting the chlorine levels in the pool together as he spoke passionately and at length about his ritual of eating almonds before bed every night. Maybe you have an affection for the guy who works at the coffee shop and remembers your order, the teacher who helped bring your child out of their shell, the neighbor who gets your mail when you go on vacation, or the physical therapist who helped you walk again. I sometimes think we humans can't help but find affection if we look. One of my beloved Buddhist teachers, Tenzin Palmo, often tells the story of Saint Therese of Lisieux. Your French is going to be better than mine. The 19th century nun, we heard, 19th century nun. Therese wrote about a very irritating fellow nun who smelled funny and made clicking sounds that she would hear in the echoing sanctuary as she was doing her prayers. And at first, Therese couldn't stand this woman as she heard her clicking away. But she resolved to challenge herself, and instead of leaning into her dislike, she began giving the woman gifts and huge smiles, seeking her out to spend time together in an attempt to find out exactly what God loved about this strange and irritating soul. And the woman kept clicking, but she became Therese's beloved friend. Life is full of unexpected connections. Some immediately magical, others more like St. Therese's. But each is meaningful, and we learn from them all. Religious community is a perfect place to practice unexpected connection. When we first join, people tend to think that everyone in a community must be similar, but in my experience, every religious institution is an eclectic mismatch of totally different kinds of people. And that's even more so in our UU communities with our herding cats blindfolded approach to religion. And somehow we build community. We love each other across generations, politics, and even sometimes more important differences like opinions about the sanctuary, carpet covers, and Other languages are often much better at describing the multitude of forms love can take. The vast majority not romantic in connotation. And depending on who you ask, Sanskrit has either dozens or hundreds of words for specific types of love. The Bible famously uses 5 different words for love that don't translate directly into English. And if you try to parse what each one means, you'll find the language getting away from you. Where does love end and not love begin? Is love a feeling, an action, a force? Could it be a name for the transcendent itself? Maybe love is simply that which moves us toward connection. And if we think of it this way, we can start to find it everywhere. We aren't loveless if we never partner up or have children, and love isn't gone when partners or friends and family have died. It's in groundhogs, woodchucks, and cranky old cats. It's present in riotous protests for justice and gentle persistence at municipal council meetings, in our donated chalice and gifts of casseroles when a fellow member has a knee surgery. Even when we feel alone, love is with us. So if we look around with a little bit more intention, we might find that love has snuck up on us, and we might find it just about everywhere. The spiritual path, for me, is really just anything that develops our awareness and expression of love. Can we learn to love outside the boundaries of expectation and convention, beyond differences and manufactured dualities? Can we love those that we're indifferent to, and even those that we find annoying and infuriating and frightening? What might that kind of love look like? We all struggle at times to recognize love that doesn't meet our expectations. But in the words of Thérèse of Lisieux, the splendor of the rose and the whiteness of the lily do not rob the little violet of its scent, nor the daisy of its simple charm. If every tiny flower wanted to be a rose, spring would lose its loveliness. May we find beauty in the unexpected, and may love sneak up on us. Amen.
Please rise in body or in spirit as we sing together hymn number 123, Spirit of Life.
Now it's time for the offering. Charla and Sharon will now pass the baskets for the offering. For those here with us for the first time, your presence is your contribution. Those online can go to our website and click the big blue donate button on the home page to give. To help the wider community, Half of all cash donations will be given to our Charity of the Month. The Charity of the Month for December, January, and February is Loaves and Fishes. Loaves and Fishes' highly successful Food for You food recovery program has increased the amount of healthy, nutritious food available to people in need, while at the same time saving millions of pounds of food from ending up in the landfill every year. Currently, more than 15,000 people in 40 communities across Vancouver Island, including 15 Indigenous communities, receive the food Loaves and Fishes provides. If you want your donation to go to the Charity of the Month, you will need to make a note of that on your e-transfer or check. And for those of you who don't carry cash, we now accept your donations via debit or credit cards. This can be done at our welcoming table back there, near the entry doors after the service. Thank you for your support.
May you find love in unexpected places. Go in peace. Extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
We are nearing the end of our service. After we sing Carry the Flame, you have the opportunity to join a social group. There are breakout rooms available online for the next 30 minutes. If you want to join an online breakout room, stay online and the host will put you there. We will have refreshments and conversation in the hall. And we like all the help we can get for putting all the chairs away and bringing the tables out and the food out, so that'd be great if you could pitch in. And now I want to take a special moment to thank the many people who have given their time and energy to make today's service so wonderful. Thank you to the Sunday Services Committee, the audio-visual team, Reverend Ashley, Leah, the greeters and offering collectors, those at the welcoming table, the kitchen volunteers who come early and stay late for cleanup, those who brought food and flowers. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. We'll now sing our final song, Carry the Flame. The words are on the wall in the hall. Our custom is to stand and hold hands or touch elbows as you are comfortable.